Hi, everybody. My name is Jane Stein. I'm the managing director and co-founder of Loop Abroad, and we are very excited to once again be partnering with World Strides to bring you the Veterinary Academy, a series of different programs across the U.S. and in other countries for middle school and high school students to learn more about veterinary medicine. In this info session, we're going to be talking about the two zoo programs we have for high school students in the U.S. that are 1 week long. We have a program in Massachusetts and a program in Texas. So I'm going to talk a little about what's the same about those, what's different about them, and give you an idea of what the goal of these programs is. And I'll put up some photos while we're talking. These are Texas Zoo photos. We'll start with these. So each of these programs are very similar. Of course, they're in different locations and the zoos are a little bit different. So we'll talk about Texas Zoo first. This is in Victoria, Texas. So the students will stay at the University of Houston, Victoria, and we'll spend each day on really the campus for our program, which is the Texas Zoo. Having a zoo campus is awesome because you get to be really behind the scenes, you get to be really hands-on, you get to have the opportunity to see how a zoo works, to learn the roles of the different veterinarians and the staff there, and to learn about sort of all aspects of the care for these animals. Now, there is a Loop Abroad veterinarian with each group who's assigned to that group, who's teaching the students in that group, whose job is to teach that group. So this is not a volunteer program or a shadowing program where you hope that there's things to come up for you to do. There is a full curriculum. There's lecture time, there's lab time, there's husbandry and care time, there's hands-on activities, there's veterinary shadowing. The whole day is full of learning and stuff to do. And I really think that one of the biggest benefits of a program like this is having time with a veterinarian, if that's a job you're interested in, to get to know them, to talk about their job, to learn different aspects of the job that are interesting to you, and also to be in a cohort of students who are interested in the same kind of thing. Students who are interested in veterinary medicine and who are drawn to these programs are often very bright, very kind, very empathetic, very engaged and interested, and it's very exciting for them to be around other students who have the same interests and the same passion. You do not have to have any experience in veterinary medicine. You don't have to know how to do anything. You want to feel comfortable around animals or excited or interested to be around animals, interested in science, but there's nothing that you have to know. People come in with all different experience levels, and we have been running high school animal programs for 16 years, and they are designed to meet students where they're at in terms of their understanding and ability. And you can see in the picture some of these activities, right? Learning to make slides and use a microscope, suture practice, building enrichments, physical exams, veterinary shadowing, and getting to work with all kinds of animals. There is a full animal list available of the animals living at the zoo, but the students do get to get hands-on with some of the large animals or farm animals that are there. And then there's all kinds of other amazing wildlife species to learn from there. And our other zoo partner is Capron Park Zoo in Attleboro, Massachusetts. Attleboro is pretty close to Providence, it's about halfway between Providence and Boston, close to my hometown of Foxborough. And it's an AZA accredited facility. There are a lot of wonderful and interesting animals there, as you can see from the picture. So very similar curriculum, very similar activities, but you're working with different animals. You have lecture time each day, then you have lab time or hands-on time to put what you learned into practice. You have time working with the animals. You have time doing, food preparation or other activities that need to be done to upkeep the zoo. You have time for some animal encounters or physical exams. And you really get to learn a ton in all these programs about not just the animals, but about veterinary medicine as a whole. What are veterinary careers like? What aspects of veterinary medicine might be interesting to you? And then building hands-on skills in different areas so you can learn like, oh, I really liked the research stuff, or I really liked the diagnostic stuff, or I really liked enrichments, or whatever areas you're more passionate about, you can expand on later. And all these programs, because they have a veterinarian with you, are a chance to earn veterinary hours. Veterinary hours earned in high school can be put on your vet school application. And veterinary hours are an increasingly important part of vet school applications, which are very competitive. They include undergraduate hours as well as high school hours. And the chance to earn those hours in wildlife or exotics, which is primarily what they'll be doing, the animals they'll be learning about at the zoo, is really a great thing to have early and a chance to build on as these students go through their career. If you have a student who doesn't want to be a vet, but they're passionate about animals, they love the science behind them, this is still a great program choice. A huge variety of kind of science and understanding of animals and animal care to learn. And the students really had an amazing time last year working with these animals and working with these zoo partners and learning, how they work, how a zoo runs, what all the different roles are and jobs there are, and what all the aspects of caring about animal welfare, animal well-being in an enclosed facility look like. If you have questions about this program, you can contact us anytime at admissions@loopabroad.com. Haley staffed a few of these programs last year with the Veterinary Academy students, so she really has that sort of hands-on feel and ability to answer your questions. You can also, on the Veterinary Academy website, see a very detailed schedule. You can reach out to admissions for questions, or you can go ahead and enroll and save your spot for the summer. You are able to do both of these programs, although the curriculum will be similar. You'll be working with all different animals, all different vets, all different experience. So it's totally fine if you want to combine them or combine one of these with another high school program. I hope we'll see you there on one of these or another program. And please, please do reach out if you have any questions. We're always happy to answer them. Thanks, everybody.